Imagine having the ability to travel vast distances beyond the earthly bounds of your physical body. Astral travelers and out-of-body experiencers have claimed just this ability.
We already have this ability innate within us. We just need to remember it and become conscious of the process of actually doing it.
The technologies that are in these classified projects, quote unquote free energy, zero point or magnetic flux field generation systems that have been suppressed. If we keep all of this information secret, we're going to destroy the biosphere.
And no matter where they are, they feel a longing to be home among the stars. These beings, known as starseed incarnations, have made the conscious decision to incarnate as humans on Earth.
Another claimed benefit by astral travelers is a decreased fear of death due to the realization of our immortality.
My fear of death is completely gone.
Most starseeds are typically left in a state of amnesia, spending their entire existence on Earth without knowing the origin of their souls. They've forgotten their home and their mission, but once awakened, they see clearly who they are and what they must do.
Could it be that technologies such as zero-point energy, cold fusion, and the water-fueled engine do exist, yet are being suppressed?
Each world, universe, or star system has their own energies which become part of the souls that inhabit it, allowing starseeds to be recognized by the energy they emit.
Bob told us that they were going to test the alien craft that night. Bob's job was to back engineer to see if we could get that technology. He told me in detail how the antimatter reactor worked. This is the antimatter reactor, and this is where it sits in the middle of the craft.
Astral travel is deemed safe by experts as long as you keep yourself at a high vibration. It is suggested that you don't want to try it when you're feeling low vibration emotions such as fear and anger. This can take you to a lower astral plane that resonates with the lower emotions of the beings that reside there. However, if you do find yourself in one of these places, stay calm and start having positive thoughts and emotions to raise your vibration enough to go into another dimension.
Some starseeds have multiple origins, incarnating on different worlds for extended periods of time, while others who are new to Earth may feel the strongest desire to return home, as they are experiencing the anxiety of their first incarnation and often have a sensitivity to the harsh Earth energies, which are unlike those from their dimension.
Everything changes very dramatically from this simple, fundamental understanding that space is full of energy and it's the source of creation. If we extract 1/1000000000th of a billionth of a billionth of a percent of the energy that's in a centimeter cube of space, we would have enough energy to run our planet for thousands of years.
That if the silver cord was ever severed, we could lose our way, and if we're unable to get our way back to our body, we might die. But not to worry, this is a myth. The fear has been used to scare people from ever trying the art of astral travel, which is a huge disservice. We are multidimensional. We are eternal beings. We have never been born, and therefore we can never die.
First, we have the Arcturians, who come from the Arcturus star system, which is located in the constellation of Boötes. Arcturus is the brightest star in the northern celestial hemisphere. Arcturians are a highly evolved race and are known as master healers. They have telepathic abilities and a proclivity for communication and transmission of information. They often transmit information through sound, color, or geometry. Their communication abilities make them excellent keepers of peace, and they embody the frequencies associated with the throat chakra. They appear strong, capable, and powerful. They have a lot of physical and mental energy and do not enjoy sitting still.
But is it possible that a clandestine group within the government is keeping this existing technology under wraps and will stop at nothing to conceal it from the public?
I have been to other planets, other dimensions, other timelines, and parallel Earths. This is not only astral travel, but this is astral time travel. I'm being placed in a different timeline of Earth.
Our next starseeds come from the Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters. The Pleiades cluster is located in the constellation of Taurus. It is the most obvious star cluster in the night sky that is visible to the naked eye. Pleiadians have a deep desire for peace and happiness for all. and they emit a pleasant energy that is enjoyable to be around. They are highly sensitive and loving and often sacrifice their needs for the needs of others. These nurturing and empathic beings tend to repress emotions and are prone to crying when these feelings have been built up. They can even become physically ill in situations of anger or confrontation. Pleiadians are especially radiant as they communicate through light transfer and appear to have a natural glow.
Are technologies of non-earthly origin being suppressed as well? John Lear, Bob Lazar, and many others have claimed the existence of reverse-engineered energy and propulsion systems from alien technology for decades. People who astral project also report accelerated personal development and obtaining of personal answers, such as, who am I? What is my purpose? And what is the meaning of life?
Sirian starseeds come from the Sirius star system, located in the constellation Canis Major. It contains the brightest star that is visible anywhere from Earth in the night sky. Beings with Sirius origins are focused on the future and don't like to concern themselves with the past. They tend to live simply and are not complicated people, but are spiritually deep. They see themselves as helpers, workers, and doers, and are often focused and determined. They are open-minded, but they know their own truth. They are calm and slow to anger.
Bill Colby had been read into this. In his retirement, he was going to try to get one of these so-called zero-point energy systems to us with some funding. That week that he was going to meet with a member of my board of directors, they found him floating down the Potomac River. Assassination team had taken him out, made it look like a drowning or a suicide.
Sometimes when people have out-of-body experiences, for example, they meet relatives that have already passed away. If they were missing them a lot, they realize or they can verify by themselves in the practice, my relative is there.
Vegan starseeds have origins in the Lyra constellation near Vega, the second brightest star in the northern celestial hemisphere. Vegans tend to be proud, strong-willed, and independent. They are very sensitive to energy and possess healing abilities. They may have an affinity to crystals and stones. They have a variety of talents, abilities, and interests in both creative and intellectual fields, but because of this, they can find it difficult to fully devote themselves to one discipline. They also feel a great responsibility to take care of those who can't take care of themselves.
If reversed alien technology is real, then what is the energy source used to power these vehicles? One possibility is zero-point energy, or the lowest possible energy a quantum mechanical system can have. It is theorized that with the power of zero-point energy, we could tap into the vacuum of space and pull an endless amount of clean energy.
Old concepts of body, mind, spirit are primitive and inaccurate. We are multi-dimensional beings. We exist on many different dimensions. And when you have an out-of-body experience, you're shifting your consciousness into an energy body that is already an aspect of us, of all of us.
Your soul volunteered to incarnate here, to live amongst Earth humans, to teach and help them. You came to share your gifts and abilities, but also to experience the unique beauty of this planet we call Earth.